Hello everybody, happy Wednesday. Chef Dan here at Cooking with Core. It's a great show tonight. We are back to our second edition of the Pantry series with pasta. So tonight I just looked in my refrigerator, looked in the pantry, I saw what I had. And it's basically all staples, all right? I always have garlic in my house. I had a little pancetta in the fridge. I had a half of an onion, I diced that up. I had some fresh mozzarella that we never used from the other day. I had some cherry tomatoes that I quartered, and I always have Parmesan. And I had an open can of tomatoes from Saturday, and I always have fresh basil in the house, so perfect. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to make a quick pasta dish. We're going to be using shells. I have some nice shells here I had in the pantry. Beautiful. This is going to be great for this. Simple stuff. We got some fresh extra virgin olive oil right in the pan. Okay. We're going to start with onions and pancetta right away. I'm going to get this going. We're going to caramelize this. Get it nice and sweet. The onion will start getting nice and sweet. Beautiful. Look at that. I'm going to turn that on high. Beautiful. I'm going to throw my garlic in. I like a lot of garlic. I sliced this garlic right here. We love garlic. Right, Bart? Mm-hmm. And I want a little hot pepper seeds in here, so I'm just going to throw a little right in the beginning and let that those flavors come out. Yeah, I just have a little wooden spoon. And this is probably going to serve two of us. Just the two of us tonight. If my Brianna comes home, then she can have some too, but I also have some chicken that I made that I had left over that I put into my air fryer here. I also have some fresh vegetables that I grilled in my air fryer. Just stuff in the refrigerator. And this is what I'm doing. I'm cleaning out the fridge and the pantry slowly. And you can do the same thing too at your house. And I'm sure you have things in there that you're wondering, what am I going to do with these things? And everybody likes pasta. This is something real simple that you can do after you get out of work, real quick, you know. There you go. I'm going to let that caramelize a little bit. So what I have here is I have some sauce that's already done, so we're going to work backwards because this is going to take a little longer than normal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cheese. Once this is thick like this, and you get a reduction here, you throw the cheese in. This is fresh mozz right here. Throw it right in there. Let it sit. You're gonna let this start to melt. This is on high right now. So we're doing two things here. We're starting to get that beautiful caramelization on the bottom, and that's where the sweetness is gonna come out of the onion, and the fat from the pancetta is gonna render, and it's gonna infiltrate the sauce, the tomatoes, and that's where you're gonna get your bold flavor from. The sweetness of the onions and garlic with the nice concentrated flavor of the pancetta in the back of that sauce. And this is the difference between a good sauce and a great sauce. What I'm doing right here, caramelizing. Don't worry about that brown right there in the bottom because that is going to be gold for us, okay? I'm going to add my tomatoes right in here. Now this is going to start to deglaze because there's a little liquid in here. Okay, I also like a little butter in here. Just a little butter like that. I should probably put this in. I have salted water in there already. Okay. Just like this. Wow. And I'm going to saute this up for a minute, and then I'm going to add some red wine. See, now this is boiling here. We're not going to boil this into the sauce. What we're going to do is we're just going to let this cook a little bit so it just melts the cheese. Because when I toss the pasta in there, I want pieces of cheese. And I want the old scamotes look, you know? Scamotes, Bridgeport. Give me a scamotes. It's like aged mozzarella. All right, there you go. So that's starting to cook beautifully. Right? I'm going to lower this a little bit because I don't want it too hot. Meanwhile, this is cooking here. I tell you, we had a great Valentine's Day class on Saturday. We had a whole bunch of people. Everybody got to know each other on the Zoom, and rave reviews on the food, the dessert, and the whole camaraderie. It just made people feel really, really good. And that's the beauty part about food. It's not so much the taste, but what it does for you, and how it helps you, and how it connects. I'm going to deglaze with a little red wine. Not too much, just a little. You don't want it to taste too much like red wine. Right now, it's starting to pick up all that caramelization on the bottom of the pan. Really nice. Look at that. Huh? And I want those tomatoes just to blister a little bit. I don't want them to be totally mush. I want a little crunch. Okay, so now this is done. I'm going to put this here so it doesn't overcook. Right now I have three things going. This, and I have the pasta. Can you smell the wine bar?
Mm-hmm.
Smells good, doesn't it?
Smell the garlic.
Smell the garlic. Good. Now we go with the tomatoes. These are just regular San Marzano, and I just crush these in my hands. That's it. That's it. Just crush them a little bit with my hands. And I'm not going to over tomato it, because I want to see the pieces here. This is what we're doing. We can always add more tomato. We're going to let this cook. This is like almost like a ragu now. Real thick ragu. I know I'm going to need some black pepper. I know I'm going to need that. So, red sauce is just such a great thing. We're going to be rolling out a Nonna's Sunday gravy class. If you don't know how to make Sunday gravy, let me tell you, that's the event of all events. It's like a sacred day. It's a sacred sauce. If you're Italian, you know who Nonna is, and you know what that Sunday gravy is all about. My grandmother, I remember, it was a total event on Sundays at her house. Everybody used to come. I'm just going to put a little here. We're going to be making meatballs. We're going to have sausage on there. Some nice pork in there. And some brajol, which is a rolled thin pieces of steak, rolled and tied and stuffed. Beautiful. So now this is starting to reduce. Oh, Barb. You want a little tasty taste, Barb? You want to try it?
No, wait.
Let me try
It's always too hot for me.
It's too hot for Barb. Oh, yeah. Now, these tomatoes are already cooked. You don't have to overcook these too much, you know? You don't have to cook the heck out of these things. Oh, this is beautiful. All right, let's see what we have. How is our pasta here? Let's just see. It's almost done. I'm going to put it on this one now. Turn this on high. My electric stove's got a little burner in the back. Like, what am I going to do with that? Wow, look at that. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. And now I can see that the tomatoes are perfect. This is all you really need for this. You don't need it too much. I'm probably going to save that because this is enough for us, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a little more for tomatoes for another sauce. Here we go. We're going to leave it here. I'm going to let this cook. I also have some fresh basil we're going to put on top. Some Parmigiano cheese. I'm going to lower this. I'm going to cook this just for a couple more minutes. This is quick. This is quicker than I thought it was going to be, Barb. Right?
Mm-hmm.
This is fast. What is it? 11 minutes? Well, we got in kind of late, right? We got in about what? 6:03. We thought we might have had a sound issue. I hope you're all enjoying these shows. I really enjoy doing these. Barb loves filming them. And it's just fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this. And I get to show you guys some quick meals that you can make for your family that are real simple and inexpensive and just, you know, a little different. Nothing crazy. Just home style comfort food this time of year. And then as we get into the spring, we'll do spring stuff. Different type of food. Last year we did grilled pizza. In the summer we did the campfire tacos, cooked right on the fire. What else did we do? So we made pickles, we did grilled cheeses, we did a lot of stuff. Okay, so this is starting to cook. Let's see how we are with our pasta. I'm looking for it to be a little al dente, just a little hard. And I think it's almost done, Barbie. Oh yeah, it's done. This is how we do this now. See, it's still intact. Still intact. You know what? I'm going to put this cheese in here, and I'll do another one. And Brianna can have it. She gets it. I'm just going to go like this. Because my sink is on the other side. Don't worry about the pasta water in there, because this sauce is thick. You just want it, when you're working with shells, you want to shake the water out. Okay? Just like this. Real simple. This is the perfect amount of pasta for us. I'm going to put this to the side, turn this off, and now I'm going to get my Reggiano Parmigiano right in. I'm going to do this right on the pasta. I'm not going to toss the pasta in the sauce, because I want the cheese to stick to the pasta, and I don't really want it in the sauce. And this is also going to help thicken the sauce and give it some flavor. There we go. Now you can see that cheese starting to melt in there. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for that cheese to melt. Look at that, huh, Barb? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, and that's what I'm talking about. You want to saute this for a minute. Make sure it gets all absorbed and incorporated into that pasta. One thing I can't stand is when you just throw the sauce on top of plain pasta. This is totally a different experience. Okay, there you go. That's what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for. Okay. Oh yeah. You got that stringy cheese going through there. Oh, look at that. Mm-hmm. That is beautiful. Let's see, I'm going to do a little more cheese. A little more cheese on top. I have some fresh basil here. This fresh basil is going to be perfect on this. Just take some, but this is just so pungent. And we're just going to need a little bit. If you had a little ricotta cheese, you can throw a little ricotta on there too, but I don't have any ricotta. It's going to go nice and thin. Shift it out of this. Just like this. Oh. It just gives it right at the end, okay? I didn't put any of this in the sauce. Look at that. If you want to put a little more oil in there, you can just do a little dab. Just a little bit like this. Beautiful. And this is, I don't even know what you call this. Pasta barb? I don't know. There you go. Simple sauce for you. We're also going to have a salad tonight. I have some chicken leg in there that I roasted with some fresh lemon and thyme in the oven. You already saw my air fryer roasted green beans and zucchini. And we're going to have this as a side dish. But you can also have this as a main course. So there you go. Beautiful. Folks, thanks for popping on. I just want to tell you, on the March 13th, we are going to be doing our Nonna's Sunday sauce class. I'll get the link out there for you to register, and you can be part of it. It's definitely going to be an experience. So looking forward to seeing you there. Looking forward to questions. Ask questions, please. Always reach out to me. You can instant message me, or you can PM me or DM me, and you let me know what you need. I'm ready to eat. Arrivederci. Ciao.